Hello everybody, Nicole from Three Little Sprouts here. I just thought I'd take you guys on a bit of a garden tour through the jungle. So, it is summertime here in Sydney, Australia, and our garden is absolutely wild. It is just growing in abundance, which is so cool. So, first of all here we've got a sugar baby watermelon that I've just got trailing over the edge of one of our newest garden beds. So, these do take up quite a lot of room, and it's just not space that I'm willing to wholly give up just for the watermelons. So I'm growing a bunch of other things in here as well, and we'll just keep the NPK up to that, NPK fertilizer up to that until it's fruiting, and keep the water up to it as well. So it has got a couple of baby watermelons on it that I have hand fertilized this morning. I'll just try and find a couple for you. There's one there, so you can see that tiny little, and an ant doing a great job of fertilizing it. So we'll have a bunch of watermelons coming off that. This one is a Tigerella tomato. It's got a bunch of tomatoes off it now. It's only a tiny little tree, so it's doing quite well to support that many fruit. This is some sweet potatoes and our corn that we planted not long ago. Some other variety of tomato, I'm not sure which one. Potluck. Hi mate. This one is another sweet potato, and we've got a what have you got, mate? And then we've got a ginger here, and a couple of potatoes that aren't doing particularly well, unfortunately. Not sure whether they're not getting enough light, or I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. It could just be that it's new soil and it just hasn't adapted to it yet. Over here we've got another little garden bed. This one has also got corn in it, another tomato there, and also another smaller tomato seedling which needed to be planted out. I'm not sure how that one will go, but only time will tell. Our blackberries are going absolutely wild. Check this out. They are everywhere. The kids are going to be so thrilled when these are ready. How cool is that? Over in the corner there we've got a butternut pumpkin, and then this is one of our, oh gosh, what's it called? I can't think what it's called. We'll come back to that. But it's a cutting that I got off someone that has finally rooted, which is great. So we've got some cherry tomatoes in here. That is over 2.5 meters tall now. And constantly fruiting, which is so great. The kids are getting a ton of tomatoes off that every day. This is our blueberry bush that wasn't doing too well. It's finished fruiting, so it needs a good prune now to see it through winter until it starts blooming again next spring. These are our baby blueberries. This one had a couple of fruit on it in here, so I've got it covered up with the one that still has a few remaining fruit on it. Our raspberries have just finished fruiting. We've got a ton of fruit off of those, even though we've only got a couple of canes in there. That did really well. This one is some type of pear tomato. I want to say that it could even be Roma tomatoes. Might actually be Roma. We'll soon find out. If they turn red, we'll know. Otherwise, oh wow, pop it back. Otherwise, it will be a yellow pear tomato. We have got our first little butternut pumpkin. I'm so excited about this. We've never grown butternuts before, only Japs. So this is thrilling to me. Over here, we've got another ginger poking up through there. A zucchini that we're growing vertically. It's got one little zucchini on the back there. A heap of sunflowers. I told you I planted sunflowers in there to try and break up that soil because it's quite clay soil under there and pretty atrocious to dig. So I was letting the sunflowers do the hard work for us, and also to supplement the bees as well. That's always got bees buzzing around it, which is awesome. Over here, I pulled most of our silver beet out now. They were at the end of their lives. This one's another form of tomato. Not sure which one. Again, it's a surprise. I do love surprises. No, I don't. Another zucchini that we've got growing up. I have shredded quite a few leaves off of this, and I think I've sent it into a bit of a shock, but we'll see how it goes. Spring onion under there, and another sweet potato. This one that's the other one that I was trying to remember before. It's called an elderberry. So this is an elderberry tree. I got a full-size one off of some ladies in town that were kind enough to get one for me, and then they also gave me some cuttings as well, and only one of them's taken, but I am so thrilled that that one has taken. So I'm going to make some cough syrups and some immunity blends with this once they have fruited. Yes, buddy. Okay. Up here we've got some strawberries. Lots and lots of strawberries on it. They're only tiny little strawberries, but strawberries nonetheless. This one is our cucumber. This one is it's called a Poco cucumber. It's those tiny little mini munches that you can get at the supermarket. This one I completely missed. I didn't even see it. So it's probably a couple of days overripe, or at least a day overripe anyway. My daughter still loves them, so it's neither here nor there really. She eats anything. It is amazing. It's so good. And there was another little one that I was going to show you on there as well. There it is. So there's another one there as well. These are Blue Lake climbing beans, and also a purple bean variety. I can't remember what it's called, but we've got those growing up our giant big trellis here. They have had a couple of fruit on them so far. I've probably got like a small bag worth, enough to do, you know, a part of a stir fry with anyway, so I'm pretty happy with that. Another tomato and some bigger strawberry varieties that we got off our neighbour. And then around here, our capsicums. This is that capsicum, well, both of these are those capsicums that we overwintered, and they are just abundant with fruit. There's fruit all over them. I think this one, I counted the other day, it's got 8 fruit on it. This one here, again, haven't got long before that one turns, I don't know whether you can see that in that, no you can't, before that one turns red. My daughter likes them when they're red, so we'll keep going until then. Another couple of tomatoes in there. That one is a plum tree that I planted from seed. This one is a grapevine that one of my friends was kind enough to give to us. We'll pop that in the ground in winter. And then over here we've got some more butternut pumpkins that I've just popped into an old tire. Just repurposed that one as a little garden bed in here, just so I can let it go nuts in that garden, and I don't care, it's not going to overtake any other vegetables or fruit. This is another butternut here that we've got growing up, just some old piece of timber that I had in the shed, and it's growing all the way out here as well. It's just starting to get a couple of baby fruit on it, so that's really exciting as well. In here, I really hope this is a chili tree. I'm not overly sure though. I have no idea. If it's not, I'm going to be sad. Anyway, another 2 plum trees in here, and another blackberry. This one is one of our heirloom tomatoes. They are looking magnificent on there. I'm so excited about these. They look incredible. So they're growing really well in there. And then in here we've got a bunch of potatoes. We've got some more heirloom tomatoes in here as well. We've got another couple underneath there that are growing really nicely. And up the back there we've got more of those purple beans and another Blue Lake climber. And another sweet potato in here as well. And I think that's everything, guys. So our jungle is looking fantastic, producing such an abundance of food for us. It is just incredible. The kids are loving being able to come out here and pick their fruit and veg for lunch to take to school. It's just amazing. It is the best feeling. Highly recommend starting your own garden, guys.